Familiar with Hunter, that means that you've probably never owned a fan, because Hunter has been creating quality products, innovative fans for the last 128 years right here in the United States. This is our WholeRoom multi-directional oscillating fan. We sell out of this every single time we air it, and this is the lowest price we've ever offered. You can get it home on 3 flex of less than $20, and it comes in black or white. When I say multi-directional, I mean usually if you have an oscillating fan, you can choose oscillating or not. This one goes left to right, up and down. It moves all of the air in the entire room. So if you are wanting to save money on air conditioning, yes please, this will actually recirculate all of that air in the entire room. You can feel this from so far away. Well, here to show us all of the great benefits of this amazing fan, Art Massey. Hi, Art.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Doing really well. You know, I walked into the studio and I said, it's cold in here.
It is cold in here. It's because all these fans are running.
Yes.
That's why we got the fire burning back here. Come on.
There you go. There's the fire.
You know, Hunter's been in business since 1886. We know how to build fans. We started building fans driven by a water wheel before Emerson ever invented the electric motor. And then when the electric motor was invented, then came the powered ceiling fans. And back in those days, of course, it didn't have any air conditioning. So the only thing you had to keep you cool was air movement across your body, which gives you a chill effect. If you and we're going to talk more about that, but think about when you go outside and you work in the yard a little while and you get all sweaty, you know, and then you come inside the house and the air conditioning's on and you're like, ugh, that's chill effect. This fan is doing exactly the same thing. Everybody's body has moisture. When the air blows across your body, it actually chills your body and gives you that cool feeling. Hunter motors, you know, people talk about noise and all that kind of stuff with fans and don't want to hear the buffeting and don't want to hear this and don't want to hear that. These guys have a quiet mode. Listen, both of them are running. Listen.
Yeah, it's...
You don't hear any.
Nothing.
No oscillating noise, no clicking, no clacking, and no motor noise at all. No buffeting of blades. That's because Hunter knows how to build ceiling fans. I just want to tell you, we've got 3 airings for this product, okay? And I know it's still chilly a lot of places right now, but it's going to get hot. Think about the weather for the last few years. The winters are getting colder and the summers are getting hotter. This is a great opportunity to pick this thing up, and there's only 1,500 of these guys, so you need to get out there and get them now. Let's talk a little bit about what it does, okay? First of all, it's running on quiet mode. And you say, well, it's quiet, but does it move any air? See, you can see what's going on right there. Right now, they're showing you the oscillating feature on the screen and that kind of thing. But I want you to look at this guy here this is the quiet mode. You think we're moving any air on quiet? It also has 4 additional speeds, okay? And I'm going to demo all that for you. But first, I want to take you right back here for just a minute, and I want to show you our room style setup. This is the fan. Again, listen, very quiet. Now, watch the twirlers on the couch. We've got one set about 10 feet, one about 12 feet, and one about 15 feet away from this fan. And look at them moving the air, but listen, there's practically no noise at all. This is not going to interrupt your household activities, your family activities. You can talk on the phone, you can work in the office, you can do anything you want to do with this product running in the room, and you're not going to be able to hear it.
No, and that's that far away. It also runs on a timer. It's got 4 different levels, like Art was saying.
Absolutely.
We sold out of this last time we had it in August. So don't wait until we have it back in August. That'll be way too long. You don't want to make it through May and June and July and most of August without this exact fan to cool you down, to give you that chill effect. You know it's going to get hotter. I know you're just now thawing out, so sometimes it's a little tough to remember what it was like last summer, but think about that. You're going to want to have this, and we won't have it here. It'll sell out this visit, guaranteed, and at this price, it's going to sell out really, really quickly.
You know what, too? Fan motors, this fan only uses about as much electricity as a 60-watt light bulb when it's running. Your air conditioner uses a whole lot more electricity when that compressor's running. I don't care if it's a window air unit or if it's a central unit. So this is a great way to save energy and energy dollars, and I know how important that is. I know how important it is to me these days when I start getting $300 electric bills in the summertime for air conditioning. If I can turn that thermostat up 2 or 3 degrees, and use a fan, I can save money. Doesn't that make sense to you? It does to me. In addition to that, in the wintertime, you can also point this fan at the ceiling and let it sit still. And run it on the quiet mode, and it pushes all that warm air back down on the floor where you can use it. You stick it over in a corner, and that's the great thing I like about this. I mean, we sell a lot of different kinds of fans, but look how small and compact this is. You can put this on a bookshelf. You can put it on an end table. We actually have one sitting in the floor, angled up, and it does so many tricks, which is what I like. First of all, it has 4-speed or quiet mode, which is what it's in now. And then it has 4 additional speeds. Now I'm going to turn it on mostly close to high. Look at this.
Wow, that's serious.
Can you see this?
That's a lot of air.
You're moving a ton of air, and the farther, I mean, it just keeps doing it as I go away from it. And that's real air movement, and yet you don't hear the noise associated with that. I'm going to stop the oscillation. It'll sit still. Okay, so if you just want air movement in one direction, let's say that you want air movement up and down, because you want the whole room to be cool. So now you're cooling your feet, it's going to start pushing the air up, and this fan is actually going to go, watch this, it'll go all the way to the top, so it's moving all the air in that room. And I'll tell you what I like about that. I don't really like the air blowing directly on me because that gets a little chilly. What I do like is I like to have the air moving around me. So it's kind of cooling me from all different directions, and that's the beauty of having these different oscillation modes. Also, we can stop the up, down, we can go left to right, which is what we were doing before just a second ago with this fan. But I want you to look at the black fan in front of Shannon.
And black will sell out first, by the way. This black is definitely it's on its way to a sellout.
This fan is actually doing a figure 8. It's not only is it going up and down and left and right, but it's all, because of the motion it's making, it's actually making at the infinity sign. A figure 8 motion, which is moving that air all over the room around you. It's pushing it off the walls, off the ceiling, off the floor, so you're getting that total cooling effect. Another cool thing Hunter's done here is a lot of oscillating fans work on only one oscillating mechanism. So when they're trying to do this and trying to do this with the same thing, you've got a lot of gears and stuff in there. This fan has 2 oscillating motors in it. So the side to side and the up down are totally separate motors, which makes this fan last longer, run quieter, because you don't have all that linkage to get loose and all that linkage noise that goes with it.
That makes sense. Well, our clock is in, so you have just about 4 minutes left to get this on free shipping for the lowest price we've ever offered and for less than $20. That means by the time it gets really, really, really hot, it's going to be all paid off. Interest-free payments of $20. We won't have them when it gets really, really hot. We won't have them here. Think about if you've seen those multi-directional fans, they're hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. You're getting Hunter technology, that incredible innovation, the company that's been around for over 128 years inventing fans. And
I haven't worked for them for that long.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But you can get this home. When we call it a whole room fan, that means one fan for your entire room. And because of the way it oscillates multidirectionally, it's going to cool off that entire room. Have you ever had a fan that it cooled off your entire room? Maybe you have a fan that you have to sit right in front of, right? Or you sit there and maybe it goes, as soon as it turns away from you, you're hot again.
Right.
This is going to keep that room so cool.
I'm going to ask Shannon to walk back behind my couch back here. Now, we've got this fan set up right here, and I've got one of the twirlers about 10 feet.
Oh, I can feel it.
One about 12, one about 15 feet away. And listen, I mean, all you hear is a little gentle air movement noise. No clacking, no clicking, no buffeting, none of that kind of stuff. But yet, look at the amount of air we're moving. This is going to keep everybody in your room cool. You can also set up our oscillation modes that we talked about so that it's moving the air all around you. You don't get that direct airflow unless you want it. Now, if you want to turn off the air conditioner and it's 80 degrees outside, you're going to want that direct flow on you. And you can really save energy when you turn off, and dollars when you turn off that air conditioner. So, you know, Hunter, you're getting the best of the best in quality. We've sold thousands of fans here, have tons of satisfied. Do you know it's estimated that there's at least one Hunter fan installed in over 40 million homes in America.
Really?
And the Hunter boys actually invented the ceiling fan. That's how far this goes back to 1886.
Wow.
And I'll tell you a quick story. They used to be in the foundry business, and they made firearms, and they were on a river because you had to have water with a foundry to cool things. And they had a big water wheel, and they had this guy working for them named Turk. And Turk decided that he could cool off the foundry if he used the wheel to drive a blade, and that's where the original belt-driven fan came from. And then when Emerson invented the electric motor, old Turk got to thinking with John and James Hunter, and he said, you know, I'll bet you we can put a fan in every home in America if we add this motor and drive the blades with the motor. That was the birth of the original Hunter ceiling fan. And they've been used for all kinds of things. I want to talk about one more thing real quick. This product is extremely light. Even with the two motors and everything, you can pick this up, you can move it from room to room, take it in your bedroom, take it in your den. It's easy to use. It also has a 1, 2, 3, and 4-hour timer, which means when you're sitting in your living room at night watching TV and you want it to run, but you don't want to forget to turn it off, set it for 4 hours. It runs while it's doing your thing. It automatically shuts off when you go to bed. Same thing when you're sleeping at night. Think about this, because when you have a fan blowing on you at night, when you go to bed, you want it because it's kind of warm and you feel comfortable. When you wake up in the middle of the night doing this, you know, because that fan's still blowing, you want that thing to shut off automatically. So again, a great feature, great product. Hunter stands behind what they sell. Our motto is and always has been, quiet for life.
Oh, what a great one. And it's a customer pick. So you stand behind your product. Hunter stands behind their product. HSN stands behind the product. Try it for 30 days. If you don't love it, if it's not your pick, you're welcome to send it back. We're sending it to you for free, so you really have absolutely nothing to lose. It really is. It really is such a deal. And oh my goodness, heaven forbid if your air conditioner goes out like mine did last week and nobody could come out and fix it. I was out there trying to buy fans, and have this on hand before it gets too hot.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, you will never put it away. You're going to use it all year round. Be sure that you get it and take advantage of that black. We're very, very limited. All right, we're going to go. Thanks, Art.
Thank you, Shannon.
You bet. We're going to go to a quick spotlight. We'll be right back.